A lot of people want to get a blepharoplasty done for their droopy eyelids, but are always scared that this might look really unnatural, this might affect their vision, this can leave very bad scars. So this is not the case, and that is what we're going to be talking about today. Hi, this is Dr. Mrinalini Sharma. I'm a plastic and cosmetic surgeon practicing in East Eva Cosmetic Clinic, Saket. Today in this video, we're going to be talking about blepharoplasty, a surgery which both men and women desire but are often very scared of because of the proximity to the eye. So I'm going to be debunking some myths which are associated with this procedure today, and also be telling you about what not to be scared of and what to be careful of when planning a blepharoplasty surgery. So the first myth which is associated with the blepharoplasty is that this is done only in a very old age group. So people will say that abhi to main bahut young hu, I'm just 30, 35, why do I need a blepharoplasty? Or do I need a blepharoplasty? So this is something which is not really dependent on your age. Blepharoplasty is indicated if you have loose skin or if you have eye bags, which is cosmetically unappealing or is causing functional problems to you. So I see this very commonly in younger age group these days, basically in people who are in IT professions which have a long screen time. Lower eye bags can be seen as early as, say, even late 20s in such people. So it's not got nothing to do with the age. The second myth is, doctor, it will give me very noticeable scars. Sabko pata lagega ki I've gotten something done. So the beauty of eyelid surgery, whether it's an upper bleph or a lower bleph, is that the upper blepharoplasty, usme jo incision hai, it is very well hidden in your eyelid crease, so it's not at all visible. And in the lower blepharoplasty, again, either it is done through the transconjunctival approach, which is inside the eye, not visible, or through a subciliary incision, again in the line, in your lash line. So that's again, once it's healed, it's really invisible. So that never has to be a concern. Scars are not going to be visible. Third thing is, doctor, बहुत unnatural results लगेंगे, मेरी eye pulled लगेगी. So here is where the expertise of the surgeon is important. So if done by a surgeon who is well versed with the techniques of blepharoplasty, it gives very natural results. Nobody can really make out that something has been done. All you are going to look is younger and refreshed. There's going to be nothing which looks plastic or unnatural. Another common myth is, okay, once I've gotten this done, then I'm sorted for life. So unfortunately, this is not the case, at least in upper blepharoplasty, because when a person comes to me with concerns of a droopy upper eyelid skin, one thing which I always explain is that, especially in older patients, that the droop is also because of the gradual descent of the eyebrow. So what you're noticing as a droopy upper eyelid skin will be a combination of the eyebrow which is drooping and also excess skin. So up to a certain age, we can deal with this with just the removal of excess skin from the upper eyelid, that is the upper blepharoplasty. After some years, the patient might again require something to fix the eyebrow, because the eyebrow droopiness is now going to create the appearance of loose skin in the upper eyelid. Again, even in the lower eyelid, when we do a blepharoplasty and we take care of the puffiness around the eye bags and also associated hollowness, the puffiness might not return, but the hollowness can again, be revealing itself some years down the lane simply because of loss of more facial fat. So these are very long-lasting procedures which will give you a good 10 to 15 years of, of good results, but then they're not lifelong. Another myth is that this is only done for cosmetic reasons. Only when you want to look good, you need a blepharoplasty. That's not the case, especially in older people. Many people come to me with the concerns that the droopy upper eyelid skin makes the eye feel heavy. Also, in some people, say, especially in their late ages who are beyond 60, it can actually droop so badly that it affects the peripheral vision. That is, जो side में जो vision होता है, वो obscure होने लगता है because of the sheer extra skin. So it's not always done for a cosmetic reason. In such people, it also gives a lot of functional improvement. So this is again an indication where blepharoplasty becomes more of a functional surgery rather than a purely cosmetic surgery. The last myth which I would like to address is that this is a procedure which has a very long downtime. I'll have a lot of pain in that area. I will not be able to return to work. So मुझे बहुत लंबी छुट्टी plan करनी पड़ेगी. Again, that's not the case. Blepharoplasty is a very short, sweet procedure. and most of the bruising and swelling all will go away in a period of about 2 weeks. Having said that, that 2 weeks is mostly for the cosmetic part of it. If you actually look at the return to work, many people are able to return to their workplaces within 1 week. So it's not the kind of surgery which is painful or which has a prolonged downtime. So I'm sure that this video has helped you clear a lot of doubts regarding blepharoplasty. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.